Hi there, I'm Erin with 5 Parks Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. Today's class is being filmed at Casas Kismet in beautiful Nosara, Costa Rica, where we're hosting our November retreat, and it's amazing. We are very excited to announce our April retreat here at Casas Kismet, April 2025, and very excited to announce that we are hosting a teacher training in late April into May 2025 in Tamarindo, Costa Rica. So if you're interested in either of these events, head to our website for more details and to sign up. And if a retreat is on your bucket list, you will not be disappointed. It's an amazing transformational week. So there's a lot of activity going on around us. Just enjoy the sounds of nature and all of our guests enjoying their stay here at the retreat center. All right, today's class is going to be focused on various balance poses. So I'm gonna sprinkle in some arm balancing, and we'll balance a little bit on our feet, and this will be incorporated into the flow of the class. So if you are new to arm balancing, or if you love arm balancing, this class is perfect for you. Before we begin, I'd like to thank my YouTube members, my YouTube subscribers, my Patreon supporters. Thank you to each one of you for supporting 5 Parks Yoga's YouTube channel. It means a lot to us, and it really helps us keep our business running. So thank you very much. All right, let's get started in a seated position. Any comfortable seated position is welcome. Okay, we're gonna begin with some deep breathing before we move into our asana practice. So you can find a place to gaze on the floor or out on the horizon, depending where you are, or you can close your eyes and turn your gaze inward. Let's take a deep cleansing breath together. So breathe in through your nose, fill all the way up, low belly, mid belly, ribs, lungs. Hold it at the top, maybe an extra sip of air, and when you're ready, release it through your mouth. Let that exhale just settle you into this space, into this practice, into your body. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose, again with that gentle constriction to the back of your throat for Ujjayi Pranayama. Listen to the audible quality of your breath and let that sound be your guide. Lengthening your inhales and your exhales. Okay, continue with your deep breathing. You can open your eyes now if they are closed, and we're going to begin to move the body. So let's begin by placing our hands on our knees with a decent grip. We're going to do some stomach grinds to warm up the hips and the low belly. So to begin, you're going to shift to the left and forward with a long straight spine, to the right, and then come around and round your upper back, having a nice grip on your knees. To the side, forward, the other side, round as you come back. Keep your sitting bones grounded, and as we get comfortable doing some stomach grinds, we're going to begin to speed it up to create a little bit more movement and heat in the low belly. So let's do 5 more, picking up the pace. See if you can go at a pretty good clip. 3, 2, 1. Now pause, coming forward with a long straight spine, and then slowly shift directions. Coming around in a circle, rounding as you come back, lengthening as you come forward, keeping your sitting bones grounded, nice grip on your knees. Just feel your low back and your upper back lengthening and stretching. Feel the energy rising from your root to your crown. Now pick up the pace. for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back to neutral. On your next breath in, lift your arms up overhead and exhale, bring your hands behind your back for a chest expansion. So interlace your fingers behind your back. Press your fists down toward the earth. Open your shoulders, lift your gaze, open your throat. If you want to, you can hinge from your hips and come forward and lift your arms up and over the back of your head. Complete your exhale here. Inhale, if you're forward folding, come all the way back up, release your hands. We're going to take one seated twist here. So lift your arms back up as you breathe in. As you breathe out, take your right hand to your left knee, your left hand out behind you. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to deepen into your twist, looking out over your shoulder. Big breath in as you expand and reach up. And exhale, take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand out behind. Breathe in to lengthen and breathe out to deepen into the twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Come into a tabletop position. We're going to continue to warm up the spine, the front and the back side of the body with 3 rounds of cat and cow. So breathe in. Drop your belly, lift through the crown of your head, and as you exhale, round your spine, take your gaze towards your belly button. 2 more. Breathe into cow. Breathe out to cat. Listen to the sound of your breathing and match that rhythm to your movement. So cow and cat. Come back to neutral. Tuck all 10 toes under. Lift your knees up off the mat for bear pose. Hold here, really activating your core, stretching the bottoms of your feet. And someone just jumped in the pool. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your knees down onto your mat, feet flat to the floor. Breathe in, extend your right arm forward and your left leg back. One long line from the tips of your fingers back to the ball of your foot. Take a breath in and lift your arm and your leg a little bit higher. Exhale, round, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, curl in. Come back to spinal balance. Pause here. Bring your right arm to the right. Palm facing down, bring your left leg to the left. Foot flexed, hold here for 3, 2, 1. Release to tabletop. Let's switch sides now. Left arm forward, right leg back. 2 hips and 2 shoulders in one line. Reaching from fingertips back through toes. Breathe in, lift a little bit higher. 3 times, round, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. One more time, extend and round. Come back to spinal balance. Bring your left arm to the left, palm facing down. Bring your right leg to the right. Flex your toes. Feel your glute engage. Keep your core nice and strong. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release, back to tabletop position. Now tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for downward facing dog. You might want to extend your posture, maybe walking your hands forward or your feet back. First downward facing dog, feel into it and take any movements to loosen up your joints, your muscles, release tension from your neck, maybe wobbling out the head, pedaling out the legs. Anything that feels good here. You can even hold it static if that feels the best. Take one more breath in this first downward facing dog. Inhale here and exhale. Breathe in, lift your right leg high. Breathe out one time, knee to nose. Look past your hands. Inhale, extend, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Release your back knee down onto the floor for crescent moon. Lift your arms up. Connect the palms of your hands above your head and bring your thumbs to the back of your head. As you breathe in, lift your elbows up toward the ceiling, stretching your triceps, your hip flexor, the whole front side of your body. Lift your arms up overhead, separate or keep your hands together and bring them to your heart. Now we're going to take a twist, bringing left elbow to right knee. You can press into the palms of your hands to deepen your twist and maybe get your sternum toward your thumbs. Take one more inhale and exhale. Unwind, come back to center, reach your arms up, and exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. From here, we're gonna move into half splits pose. So begin to straighten your right leg. Lots of variations of splits, half splits, so you can flex and point your foot if that feels good. If you want to bring your forehead towards your knee, or maybe sit your hips back on your left heel and fold deeply over your right leg. There's no right or wrong way. I just want you to feel a stretch in your calf and your hamstring. All right, let's make our way forward. Tuck your back toes under, lift your knee, take all of your weight onto your right foot. Inhale to standing splits pose, releasing the crown of your head down toward your mat. Lift your left foot a little bit higher, and as you exhale, Jiva squat. So chamber your left knee behind your right. Squat down into a little ball. Inhale, extend, exhale, squat. One more time, inhale, extend, and on your exhale, this time bring your left foot to meet your right. And let's come into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. So working in the direction of straight legs. You can have your hands placed on blocks, your legs, or your heels, whatever is accessible to you. Complete your exhale here in standing forward fold. On your inhale, come up to a halfway lift and pause. So extend your spine nice and long. One long line from the crown of your head all the way to the base of your tailbone. Really engaging through your core. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release, forward fold. Now from here, we're just gonna roll up to a stand. Nice and slow, you can bend your knees if you'd like. All right, so arrive in mountain pose. Maybe shrugging your shoulders up by your ears or rolling them. Releasing your shoulders down, but extending the top of your head up. Palms face out, arms alongside your body. Spread your toes. I want you to feel nice and grounded here. So really ground, center. And then we are gonna take our hands to our hips, and we're gonna just find our feet here. So we're gonna gently rock forward and back. Feel that activate your toes. Notice the weight shifting from your toes towards your heels. And then you're gonna come back to neutral. You're gonna take some circles just on your feet. So you're gonna go to the outer edge of your foot, toes, well, inner and outer edge of the opposite foot, and then just keep going in circles. So feel that weight shift, and then pause when you come back to center, and then switch sides. Just notice. Alrighty, come back to center, and then we're gonna practice the breath of joy. I've taught it on one video, but I'm teaching it every single day here at the retreat. So this is how we start our day. It's a 3-part inhale and a big open mouth exhale. So breathe in, you're gonna lift your arms parallel, breath in, wide in, up, in, Exhale. Okay, let's do that again. So inhale. One more. Come back to standing. Breath of joy. So great, moving that energy, building that movement and energy and flow in the body. Come back to mountain pose at the top of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead, coming into tall mountain. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, rise back up to tall mountain. Exhale, standing forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Step back to high plank pose. Hold high plank for 3, 2, 1. Now shift forward, shoulders past your wrists. Lower down all the way to your belly. Nice and slow, using those chaturanga arms. Stay nice and engaged. Now take the tops of your feet flat to the floor. 3 rolling cobras. Breathe in, peel your chest up off the floor. Exhale, release. 2 more with your breath. One more. Let's continue to activate the back line of the body. Zip your legs together, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers like we did for our chest expansion. Now you're gonna press your hands, your fist, all the way back toward your heels, lifting your chest up off the floor like you're doing cobra pose. Now, if you'd like to, add the legs. So lift the legs, press through the balls of your feet, press your fist back, lift your head, feel the whole back line of your body engaged right now. One more, inhale. Exhale, release. Take your hands back underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under. High plank. Down dog. Lift your left leg high as you breathe in. Step forward as you breathe out. Release your back knee down onto the floor. You can keep your toes tucked or untucked. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. Hold here for an exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and twist. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Now press your palms together, working toward getting your thumb and your sternum to connect. Maybe that's a one-day thing. Just a nice deep twist in your spine. All right, you're gonna unwind, lift back up to crescent moon pose, and then we're gonna continue to stretch in half splits pose. All those variations are available to you. So make them work for your body. Okay, we're all gonna come forward from wherever you are. Lift your back knee up off the floor for low lunge. Now press all of your weight into your left foot and lift that right leg for standing splits pose, looking toward the back of your mat, releasing the crown of your head, lifting through your heel. Breathe in here, 3 jiva squats. Exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl and round. Breathe into standing splits, and this time on your exhale, bring your right foot to meet your left. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, standing forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, ball of yarn. Just pause here. We're gonna stretch out our toes, the bottoms of our feet. You can work on your balance if you want to. You can wrap your arms around your knees, hug in nice and tight as your heels stay lifted. From here, release your hands to your mat. Now keep your heels lifted if possible. So you're gonna come into standing forward fold with lifted heels. Now ground your heels. Inhale, rise up to tall mountain, and you're gonna continue to rise up, lifting your heels off your mat like you did in ball of yarn for palm tree pose. Hold here, really working into our balance. Take one more breath in, and then exhale, standing forward fold. Release your heels, come all the way down. One more halfway lift, and then exhale, standing forward fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Hold for 3, and 2, and 1. Shift forward, shoulders past your wrists, lower down. Maybe this time chaturanga gets added in. So you can lower halfway down. Now come to the tops of your feet. Press up to upward facing dog, keeping those knees lifted off your mat. Press back to downward facing dog. One full cycle of breath here. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Tap it and pause. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. Tap it and pause. Bring your right knee to center. Lift your shin higher, higher, higher around your spine. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Bring that leg forward, set your foot down. And on your next breath in, we're gonna rise up to crescent lunge. Reach through your fingertips, relax through your shoulders. Take a breath in, exhale, take a dip of the knee, cactus your arms. Just come to hover over your mat and then press it up and release. Press it up and dip down. Okay, come back to crescent lunge. And on your exhale, shift forward, reach back, airplane lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane lunge or airplane pose. So balancing here on one leg. Again, one long line from the crown of your head through the ball of your foot. Take one more breath here. If you're in airplane pose, release your foot on an exhale so you're in airplane lunge. On your next breath in, extend your arms forward, biceps by your ears for rocket lunge. Really engaging the entire backside of your body. So imagine that you're holding a basketball between your two hands. Inhale, take that basketball, rise back up to crescent lunge, and then let's release the heel down, open up to the side for warrior 2. Extend through your fingers, reaching forward and backward equally. Look past your fingertips. Take one more breath in, and then exhale, come to extended side angle, releasing your right hand to the floor or right elbow to the knee. Reach your left arm up and maybe over. On your next breath in, come back to reverse warrior. So keep your right leg at 90 degrees and then exhale. You can take side angle again or balance on your right leg for half moon pose. We're gonna hold here, active through your extended leg. Maybe you take your right hand and wrap it around your right leg. If you're working a little bit more of a challenge into your balance pose, take one more inhale. And then exhale, step wide, step light, prayer squat. On your next breath in, come to star. Circle your arms around, back to heart center, breathe in. Exhale, squat down, bring your hands all the way to the floor. Just touch your fingertips to your mat and then sweep up on a big inhale to star. Bring your hands, connect them over your head. Exhale, prayer squat. Bring those hands all the way down. Big circle, big inhale. Rise up to star. One more time, exhale, prayer squat. Circle it down. Breathe in as you extend and lift. And then exhale, let's come into standing straddle splits. So bring your heels behind your toes, come halfway down. Really engage through your quads so you're not burdening your hamstrings. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, you're gonna bring your right hand to the floor, left hand to the ceiling. Breathe in, come back to center. Bring your left hand to the floor and your right arm up toward the ceiling. Come back to center. Extend your arms forward. Imagine that you're holding a basketball between your hands. Check in with your quads. Are they engaged? On your breath in, use all of your strength. Rise up to star. And then exhale back to warrior two at the front of your mat. Breathe in and reverse your warrior. Breathe out, low lunge. Take it back to down dog. If you'd like a chaturanga, you step back, high plank, low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog, stretch open. Downward facing dog, stretch back. Couple of breaths here. One more. All right, let's do the left side now. So inhale, extend your left leg high for a three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Pause. Left knee to right elbow. Pause. Left knee to center. Now lift your shin higher, higher, higher. Curl and round, activating that core. And then on your breath in, return to three-legged dog. As you exhale, step forward to low lunge. Breathe in, rise up to crescent lunge. Exhale here, settle into the posture. Breathe in, and 3 cactus dips. Exhale, dip your knee, cactus your arms. Breathe in, extend long. Exhale, dip. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, dip. Inhale, extend. Exhale, shift forward, reach back, airplane lunge. Breathe in back to crescent. As you exhale, airplane lunge or airplane pose, balancing on your left leg. Take a couple of breaths here, reaching back and long, engaging your triceps. One more breath in. Exhale, set your right foot down if you're in airplane pose. And on your next breath in, come up to rocket lunge. So imagine you're holding a basketball, building a ton of strength down the back line of the body. Take that basketball with you. Inhale, lift up back to crescent lunge. Exhale, transition to warrior two. Settle in here in warrior two. Again, reaching through all 10 fingertips in opposite direction. Chest, hips, torso open to the side. Gaze to the front. On your next breath in, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, extended side angle. Any variation is welcome. Maybe bringing that right arm all the way forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take extended side angle again, or if you want to balance on your left foot, step into half moon pose. So you're open to the side, active through your lifted leg, active through your fingertips. If you want to up your balance challenge, maybe you lift your left hand off the floor. You can put it anywhere that works for you. We're going to take one more breath in, and on our exhale, we're going to step wide and light into prayer squat, bringing your hands to your heart. Breathe in, open up, lift up, star. Breathe out, standing straddle splits, hinging from your hips, coming all the way down. And let's hold this pose. Deep breathing in and out through your nose, active quads as we stretch the hamstrings. So we don't want to overload the hamstrings. So stay active in the front line of your legs. One more breath in. Exhale. Nice, long, slow, and smooth. Breathe in, rise up to star. Adjust your feet. Exhale, warrior two. Face the front of your mat. Reverse warrior. Low lunge. Travel back. Downward facing dog. I'm going to cue chaturanga. So left leg back, high plank. Shift forward. Lower halfway down. Press up. Upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Remember, child's pose is always an option if you want to give your arms a break. 1 more breath in. And out. On your next breath in, lift your right leg high. Exhale, shift forward, bring your right knee toward your right elbow. Inhale, press back, 3-legged dog. You can do that again or take Ekapada Koundinyasana. So bring your right knee high up on the back of your right arm, shift your weight forward and lift your left leg up off the floor. Option to straighten that right leg. All right, place your left foot on the floor, maybe your knee, that's fine too, like I'm doing, and then press back up to 3-legged dog. Step forward to low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. We're gonna flow through that sequence, taking any variation you want. Exhale, airplane. Inhale here. Exhale, airplane lunge. Breathe in, crescent. Breathe out, warrior two. Inhale to star. Exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, rise up to star. Exhale, standing straddle splits. Take your heels behind your toes. Okay, this time, option to balance on your head. So if that's accessible to you, join me. If not, just hold standing straddle splits. Awesome posture. If you're gonna take an upside down position, plant the crown of your head on the floor, come up high on your toes, get your balance, and then extend your legs all the way up toward the ceiling. And come down slowly, take your legs wide with control. Release your feet back to the floor. Inhale, come up to a halfway lift. Pause here, position your feet back to 45. Breathe in, 45-degree angle. Come up to star. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior. And again, side angle or half moon. So you can step onto your right foot, lift your left leg, take a deep inhale. Exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two, face the back of your mat. Reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. So you're lifting your heel up off your mat. You're gonna continue to travel into lounging lizard. So take your left toes out at an angle, roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, and then reach your left arm back. We're gonna rainbow this position 3 times. Lift your hips, reach up and over, and release your hips down to the floor. Lift, reach, lower. Lift, reach, travel all the way back around to low lunge. Step back, high plank, shift forward, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, we're traveling back to the front. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Chaturanga if you want. High plank, low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. Couple breaths here of rest. Right, prepare yourself for the left side. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, Ekapada Koundinyasana, or you can hold your knee by your elbow again. Keep holding or keep trying. All right, set your right toes on the floor. Inhale, lift up to three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Flowing breath to movement through our balance postures. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane. Breathe in and release on your exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle or half moon. Breathe in, holding half moon. Your exhale is prayer squat. Step wide, step light, sink down. Inhale, star. And exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. We're not going to do a headstand on this side. Reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Peel your left heel up off the floor. We're going to continue to travel to lounging lizard. Right toes to 45. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Reach back with your right hand. Look toward your fingertips. Okay, let's take a rainbow. So inhale, up and over. Exhale, release. Two more times. Breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale. This time up and over, rotating to low lunge. Step back, high plank, lower chaturanga. Press up and open into upward facing dog. Press up, back to downward facing dog. Just one breath on this side. Lift your left leg high. Let's flow back. Exhale, low lunge. Crescent. Warrior two. Star. Warrior two to the front. Reverse warrior. Stretch back. Low lunge. Back to downward facing dog. Look past your hands. Step, walk, float, Malasana. Bring your feet to the outside of your hands. Lower your tailbone down to your mat. Connect your elbows to your knees and bring your hands to heart center. Hold here, stretching the hips, the back, the inner thighs. I wonder if you can guess what's coming next. We're going to arm balance in Bakasana, crow pose. So just one more breath in Malasana. All right, take your hands to the floor, heel toe your feet to touch. Bend your legs, bend your arms, and then bring your knees to the tops of the backs of your arms. your triceps. Maybe take 1, 2, or all 10 toes off of the floor. Balance here for 3, 2, 1. Return to Malasana. Hands to your heart, breathe in. Exhale, twist. Bring your right hand to the floor. Reach your left arm up. Look up. Now circle that left arm down in front of your body. Place it on the floor. Inhale your right arm up. Circle your right arm in front of your body. And then you're going to place your hands on the floor. If you want to try a little jump back from this position, or if you want to pop back into crow and do a crow jump back, go for it. So you're going to land with bent arms in chaturanga. Press up to upward facing dog. And press back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And out. Look toward your hands, step, walk, or float to the front of your mat. Come into standing forward fold. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Now we're gonna balance on one foot here. So bring your hands to your hips. Take your weight onto your right foot. Come into standing staff. Bringing your left leg up 90 degrees. Okay, here are a bunch of options so you can stay where you feel comfortable. You can extend your arms down. You can extend your arms up. You can extend your leg out. Wherever you are, hold for one more breath. Bring your knee in. Hold it with your left hand. Take your right hand, flip it. Thumb faces down. Bring it to the outside of your left foot. Extend your left leg as much as you can. Bring your left arm back out behind you. Big twist in the spine. You really want to up your balance challenge. You can bring your gaze back towards your left thumb. All right. The release of this posture is half moon. Take it nice and slow. See if you can keep your left leg up off the ground as you extend forward and open your hips into half moon pose. Now in half moon, I'm gonna offer up the variation of sugar cane, bending your left foot, taking hold of the top of your left foot. Now kick it into your hand and just open up further in the shoulder. Extend your leg long if it's not already, and then exhale to low lunge. Okay, from here, another arm balance, we're gonna come into side plank. If you wanna try side plank with big toe hold, this is a great opportunity with your foot right below your face. You can take your peace fingers around your left big toe. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. And then you're gonna bring your foot with you up off of your mat and extend it if possible. Otherwise, side plank, great pose, strength building, balance, all the good things. Okay, if your leg is lifted, place it right back on your left foot, extend your right arm up. Exhale, roll to chaturanga. Press up. Upward facing dog, press back. Downward facing dog. Let's do that on the other side. So look forward, past your hands, jump, walk, float to the front of your mat. Exhale, standing forward, fold, lengthening the spine. Breathe in, tall mountain. And bring your hands to your hips. And let's balance on the other side. So take all of your weight onto your left foot. Bring your right leg to standing staff. 90-degree angle here. It's great, stay right here. Really challenging our balance. You can extend your arms down, palms face open, up. Extend your legs straight, really engaging that quadricep. Now bring your knee in, hold it with your right hand. Take your left hand, flip it so your thumb is facing down. Take it to the outside of your right foot. You're gonna extend your right leg as long as you can, and then reach your right arm back. Twisting in the spine, balancing on one foot. Up your balance challenge by taking your gaze back to your right thumb. All right, your release from this is half moon. Try it with me. See if you can keep your right leg up off the floor. And bring your left hand down to your mat or a block. Open your hips, open your chest. Reach your right arm up. Okay, sugar cane pose. If you'd like to, bend your right leg. Hold your foot in your hand. Kick it back and open your shoulder and your chest. Extend your right leg long. Reach your right arm up if you're holding sugar cane pose. And then exhale, release to standing forward fold. We're gonna come into side crow. You might wanna move back toward the middle of your mat. All right, for side crow, we're gonna come to the edge of our mat. We're gonna twist right, squat down into a little ball. You're gonna walk your hands to the right. Okay, if side crow isn't in your practice, this is a great place to hold. So much is happening in your body already. Okay, if you wanna try the arm balance, you're gonna place your hands flat on your mat underneath your shoulders. Bring your right knee high up on your left tricep. Shift forward, lift your feet up off the floor. Okay, now gently release your feet back to the floor. Come back through center and then switch sides on your mat. So come to the right side of your mat and you're gonna twist left. Right here, great pose. Great pose. If you wanna try side crow, plant your hands right underneath your shoulders. Shift your weight, left knee on the back of your left arm. Lift your feet up off of your mat. Gentle release. Okay, come back to the center of your mat and come into standing forward fold. Or ragdoll, your choice, kind of shake it off. Come back through center. Lengthen your spine into monkey pose on an inhale, and then exhale, standing forward fold. Plant your hands. Step back. We're moving to downward facing dog. Chaturanga, if you'd like. Doing a lot with the arms. They might be getting tired, and that's okay. Okay, lift your left leg up, step forward for low lunge. We're moving into side plank from this position. If you'd like to get into it from a different position, feel free. If you want the big toe hold, wrap your peace fingers around your left big toe. Take your weight onto your right hand, roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Bring your foot with you as you extend your leg long. All right, we're gonna roll to chaturanga, maybe ekapada if you wanna keep your left leg lifted. And come on back, downward facing dog. All right, look toward your hands, step walker, float forward, and then take a seat on the ground. Okay, we're gonna work on balance in our core, not that we haven't been already. But we're gonna work on the stabilizing muscles in the low core. So balance. So bring your feet forward, heels to the floor, arms forward, lift up into boat pose. Legs bent, legs straight, arms reaching forward, arms reaching up. Your pick of the day. Okay, we're just gonna do 3 low boats. So inhale here, exhale, low boat. Inhale, lift, exhale, low boat. Inhale, lift. All right, now we're gonna do 3 rolling boats. Super fun. Roll back, roll forward, and pause. Get your balance. Pause here, extend, roll forward, or back, sorry, and forward, and pause. Back, forward, pause. And now we're gonna move into upward angle. Peace fingers around both big toes. Okay, lift your chest up. You can hold here or extend your legs long. A lot of balance going on here, okay? For upward angle, full expression, separate your legs into a straddle. Lift your chest, lift your chin, don't collapse through your chest. Bring your legs back. Now you're gonna bring your left shin onto the floor, bend your leg. Bring your right foot outside of your left knee. Take your right hand behind you, lift up with your left arm, and twist. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Half Lord of the Fishes pose. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen into the twist. Come back through center. Now we're gonna take heron pose. One more core strengthening and stabilizing pose. So bring your heel to the floor, wrap your hands around your right foot. Lift through the chest again. Lift your heel up off the floor, stay here, or extend your leg long. Again, lift your chest, look past your toes, and hold for 3, and 2, and 1. Keep a hold of your right foot for revolved heron. Flip your hand, take hold of the outside of your right foot with your left hand, and then reach your right arm back. Look back. Come back to center. Release your right foot, but hold it in the air. Let's have our left leg meet our right for boat pose. Take one more breath in, and then release your right shin, bent leg, onto your mat. Left foot comes up and over to the outside of your right knee. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, twist. Hook your elbow to the outside of your right knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen into your twist. And come back to center for heron and revolved heron. Again, take your left heel to the floor, interlace your fingers around the bottom of your left foot. Lift your heel up off the floor, extend your leg straight. Lift your chest, look past your toes. All right, for revolved heron, hold on to your left foot, take your right hand, flip it outside of your left foot. Extend your left arm back for revolved heron. Look back toward your fingertips. Stay lifted, stay stable. Come back to center. Lift your right leg to meet your left. Let's do a jump back if you want to. You're gonna cross your ankles, plant your hands. Remember, land with bent arms. So you land in chaturanga, not plank. Press up, upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna do one more balance on our hands. If you want to try handstand, come along with me. If you don't want to try handstand, come forward to standing splits pose, maybe some jiva squats mixed in there. So you're going to walk your feet a couple steps forward so your shoulders come over your wrists. Place your right foot a little bit more in front of your left. Take your weight onto your hands, and you're going to kick and lift with your left leg. Couple more tries, or a couple more breaths if you're holding it. Bravo for that. All right, let's all meet at downward facing dog. All right, handstand on the other side. So walk your left foot forward, not between your hands, forward. Take your shoulders over your wrists, and you're gonna kick up with your right leg. A couple more tries, or hold it, a couple more breaths. Let's all meet back in downward facing dog. Release onto your shins. Make your way to seated. Let's extend our legs wide for wide-legged seated straddle splits. Activate through your quads. Toes are nice and active. You can stay here with your hands behind you. You can walk your hands forward. Just keep your knees and your toes pointing up toward the ceiling, not collapsing in. If you're forward, walk back. Bring your feet to the floor in front of you. Let's roll down onto our backs. I'm going to wrap up our class with a couple of reclined postures. So we're going to start with reclined pigeon. Take your right ankle over your left knee. Lift your left foot up off the floor. Hold on to the back of your thigh or shin. Get a nice stretch to your hips by drawing your left knee in and then pressing your right knee forward toward the front of your mat. So opposing forces here. Pulling left knee in, pressing right knee forward. Now release your left foot to the floor. We're gonna come into a twist from here. If you'd like a different variation, please take a different variation. Otherwise, you're just gonna roll your legs to the left, plant your foot on the floor. Arms are goalpost or T, or you can have them on your body if you'd like. A couple breaths here in this twist. Just soothing the entire system as we rest and breathe. Let's come back to center and switch sides. Left foot to the floor, left ankle over right knee. Lift your right leg up, hold on to your thigh or your shin, and then draw your right knee in and your left knee pressing forward toward the front of your mat. Place your right foot on the floor. Roll to the right, plant your left foot down. Again, arms in any position that feels comfortable. Slow, smooth, steady breathing. Just calm your nervous system, relax. Unwind from your twist. Bring both knees into your chest. You can have a loose hold or a tight hold for Apanasana, knees to chest pose. Really stretching out those hip flexors with this deep compression, extending your low back. From here, you can move into happy baby pose. Grab hold of anything that's accessible. Separate your legs. You can maybe rock side to side. Back to center. Bring your knees back in. One final little squeeze, maybe bringing your forehead toward your knees. And then full release to Savasana. Make it big, make it long. Extend your legs out. If you have space, extend your arms out wide. Palms face up in an act of receptivity and surrender. Feet fall open. Let's take a collective cleansing breath to close our practice. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Feel the weight of your body resting on the floor supporting you. Feel the front of your body open, receptive. Let your heart be open. Just notice, feel, listen to your body. I invite you to rest in Savasana for as long as you have time for. If you're ready to move on, you can bring movement back into your body. Work into a full body stretch. Roll onto your side, cradling your head in your arm. Taking a moment in gratitude for the incredible practice of yoga, for possibly stepping outside of your comfort zone and trying something new, for your incredible body that brings you to your mat. Before you come to seated, take a moment in gratitude for the incredible practice of yoga, for stepping outside of your comfort zone, trying something new possibly. Challenging your mind or your body. When you're ready, you can press your way up to seated for a formal closing. Bring your hands to heart center. Breathe in deeply, lengthen your spine, reach up through the crown of your head. Cleansing, open mouth, exhale, let it go. As you go forward, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, peace in your heart, from my heart to each and every one of yours. Namaste.